Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to teach you how to stake on Ethereum without actually having to have 32 ETH. And hint hint, it has something to do with the project we're looking at right now, RPL. Rocketpool. What is Rocketpool? Well, first off, it's a really cool name. Kudos to the guy who created the name, because that's like one of the best names ever. Top Zilliqa, man. Zilliqa is one of the best, or even Pancake Swap. But anyways, Rocketpool, they have a market cap of 52 million, circulating supply of 16 million, and a max supply of 18 million. So in my opinion, I think they're getting this market cap from what's staked on the network. So here's currently what's staked on the network. They got about 60 million worth of Ethereum on this protocol right now. So you guys can verify that yourself. You guys can see it. You can even go on to the Ethereum contracts and see that yourself. But let's go ahead and get into this project. First, if you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and smash that like button. Like buttons really help, guys. Help me get 30 likes on this video. If we get 30 likes, then that'll be really cool, and we'll go ahead and give a giveaway of $50 worth of BTC. If you leave it in the comments, we'll select the comment at random. And if you end up being the randomly selected comment after we get 30 likes, well, you get $50 in free BTC. I'll either hit you up on the YouTube comment, or you can leave your Twitter handle, whatever. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get into the project. This is their roadmap. They kind of are busting buns and doing pretty good. They are almost mainnet. They're going to be mainnet this quarter. It's a really easy project. So mainly what you're looking at is you're able to stake Ethereum without actually having 32 ETH, nor do you have to run a node. So it's kind of cool. So they're doing a lot of things, and you can build your own projects on it. So I know you guys are like, well, why would I build our own project? Okay, so now you can kind of make your own Rocketpool easily. So instead of going to build your own ecosystem and own project, you can just set up a couple nodes on Rocketpool and then open up your own Rocketpool 2.0 or staking 2.0 or ETH 2.0, the best, or whatever. Just create some random name and have people deposit ETH into your smart contracts. You put it on the nodes on Rocketpool and so on. So you can kind of build on theirs, and it's easy to set it up. So and it's a proof of concept. So if it works out great, then you already have the network and you can maybe set up your own node. Quick thought, but don't get too crazy with it. So with the nodes, we'll talk about this and explain it a little better. I know it says staking 16 ETH, but we'll talk about it so you guys can understand it better. You don't have to stake 16 ETH. You can stake as little as 0.01 ETH. You don't have to stake the RPL tokens with it. So I know a lot of you are saying, well, then what's the use case for the RPL token? I mean, why should I hold it? Well, first off, it seems like it's correlated with Ethereum being staked on the network. So the more people that stake on this network, the more the token goes up, it seems like. Because as I showed you earlier on the map, matches just about the same price. And there is a benefit to holding the tokens. So if you guys go into the white paper, I'm looking at for right now, guys, bear with me. Okay, so here's the tokenomics. RPL is not required to run a smart node or as a user stake. So that's important. It's not. But this is also important. Node operators that stake RPL on their node provide this additional security deposit, earn an extra commission. So you can basically juice your interest rate that you're getting by staking the RPL and have additional security. Also, another thing is with the slashing. So if you are a bad node, I'm not saying if you're, well, when you're depositing it, you can either stake your Ethereum or be your own node. In my opinion, I wouldn't do a node because, well, I just don't feel I have the time to set up a node, and I don't want to manage it, and I don't want my Ethereum stake to be slashed. I'd rather have a hands-off approach, something like this. That way I don't have to deal with it. And also another thing is, if your node goes down for a period of time with Ethereum, you can lose your stake. You can lose your 32 ETH. So with the Rocketpool, it actually spreads it out. So that way, if one of the nodes goes down, well, the rest of the nodes are working, and it kind of evens itself out, so people aren't losing their stakes. So a Rocketpool DAO, decentralized autonomous organization, will be formed in the future to allow RPL stakers the ability to participate. So basically, another thing is this is a governance token, so you guys can choose any of the project updates, like, hey, we want to make people have to stake 1 Ethereum, or hey, we want to allow people to stake Cardano, or just pick other projects. I mean, if you're running the nodes, I mean, you can stake whatever you want. It's up to you. You just have to set it up, and you're running the protocol. Right now, they're running with ETH, so the options are limitless. Again, it's just like the same concept as it's the network effect. So Bitcoin, there's so many other protocols like Bitcoin, but what sets Bitcoin apart from them, even though it's slow, old, and is set by the wayside, everyone loves it. It's got a huge network, so that's why it's the biggest and best in there, and that's why Bitcoin's on top right now. Bitcoin's huge. I mean, it's the same concept with Facebook. No one likes Facebook anymore. Facebook, everyone hates it, especially with all the things going on about it. But, well, they're still the sharpest tool in the shed, and everyone uses them because everyone's on there. So RETH, what is the RETH token? So when you deposit the Ethereum in the network, you automatically get RETH minted to you. So you guys can see it here. So the RETH, basically what it equals is, okay, well, you guys can see it now. So 1 ETH equals 0.996 RETH. So you can see, well, okay, so now these RETH tokens are already worth more, and it's only going to grow and grow over time because they're getting 20% interest. So if you guys want to get some RETH tokens, go ahead and get some. If you guys have questions about the RETH, you can read their white paper. You can check out these Medium posts, and just do your own research, guys. The RETH is eventually going to be switched for the NETH tokens, which NETH is equal to ETH 1-to-1. So it's basically a 1-to-1 ratio. The RETH is basically, since this is testnet right now, it's allowing you to get that interest without Ethereum actually being mainnet with the staking right now. So let's check out the infographic so you guys can grasp it a little better, because yeah, it is somewhat confusing if you overthink it, but really it's not. Just all you need to know is stake your ETH without setting up a node and sit it and forget it. You literally just exchange the tokens and sit it and forget it. It takes care of it. But if you guys want to learn about it, I'll teach you guys about it right now. So here's the infographic. So first, it starts with the user. The user deposits ETH. They get RETH minted back to it. So who can use it? People, anyone can use it. You don't have to have 32 ETH. You just earn rewards on it, and it's yada, yada, yada. Take care of it. Done. So you receive the RETH upon deposit. Now, what happens on the background in the Rocketpool? They split it up into 16 ETH chunks. So say you deposit 0.1 ETH. Okay, great. And this guy deposits 15.99 ETH. Okay, those two are grouped together. 16 ETH chunk. All right, here's our first node. Okay, so now this node is mini pool. It's staking. Okay, this one's in Amsterdam. So right now this is staking and earning rewards. Okay, cool. Let's let it sit there. Now this one's staking, earning rewards. Okay, great. Let's let it sit there. Awesome, awesome. Now you guys don't care what happens on the back end because your RETH token is automatically getting the interest. So it's like, okay, great. But this is how it's getting the interest. From these guys staking on their chunks. No, not really staking on their chunks, but staking the ETH. So that's mainly what you need to know about it. That's how it works in the background. If you guys have a couple questions, here's actually their 101. We'll hash out a couple questions so you guys can see it on here. So what is proof of stake? Well, you guys know what proof of stake is, or else you wouldn't be on this video. What does Rocketpool do? Well, Rocketpool is allowing you to stake Ethereum without actually having to have 32 ETH. And we already went over theirs. How does it work? Went over that. What tokens does... Okay, we already talked about RPL, RETH, and NETH. So NETH is equal 1-to-1 ratio to Ethereum. We did talk about that. RETH is the token they're using now until they go mainnet. Minimum deposit 0.01 ether, so basically like a gas fee. I'll say there's no limit to the max deposit, so you guys can deposit a million ETH if you want, or a billion. Guys, trick question. There's not a billion Ethereum. Gotcha. Just kidding. So staking periods. There are no staking periods. So this is huge. So with normal Ethereum, you have to stake it in, like, it just has to stay there. Especially right now, you have to hold your Ethereum in the network for 2 years until it goes mainnet. So once you put it in there, it's toast. I mean, it's similar to Rocketpool right now. It is like, I want to say 1 year that you're going to have to leave it in the protocol because, like I said, this is up and coming. It's not fully mainnet, etc. And this is a smart contract protocol too. So technically, when you get that issued, you automatically get the RETH and you can store that in your ledger. So again, not your keys, not your crypto. You're actually keeping the crypto because you're getting the RETH, which is almost like wrapped Ethereum. It just exchanges for an Ethereum. But this one has the interest, and then the RETH will go to the NETH. Sounds confusing, but guys, it makes sense if you guys listen to the video like 10 times, and then you'll understand it. So, yeah, you guys can check out the website, check out the information, proof of stake, how does it work. You guys can look at it. That's the visual guide we went over. I think we hit on most of the points, guys, but if we didn't, leave a comment in the comments below, and I will answer the questions and your comments. The main thing you need to take from this is Rocketpool. RPL is used in the network. It's going to be in the future as a DAO. And you get a bonus staking reward when you stake with the Rpl tokens on Ethereum, in the staking operation. You'll get a bonus, and it's added security. And a benefit of using Rocketpool over your own node is if your node is actually accidentally down, your electricity's off, you are not losing your stake. And another benefit is you don't have to spend a whole day setting up a node and making sure and frustrating, oh, did I save my keys? Oh, did I get the private keys? Oh, did I put this right? Did I code this right? Did I put that right letter in? Because you guys have to know a little bit of coding. So keep that in mind. It is a little difficult. It's not as easy as a couple of the other ones. So those are the main tips. Now these are my cons, or the drawbacks I find of it, because it has that factor of it's not required to stake Rocketpool. So there's really no incentive unless people are like, okay, well, I really want to hold these tokens because I want to say like I'm the holder in Rocketpool. Almost like Wi-Fi tokens. Those are like crazy nuts and hams, and it's like off the order book. And basically the guy who created them, Andre Cronia, he even said they're really useless. They aren't for anything, but people still buy them. So yeah. So guys, thanks for watching, and let's leave you with a wisdom one. All right, this one's my favorite, guys. Like an archer who wounds at random is one who hires a fool or any passerby. Okay, so you guys are listening to this and like, oh well, I don't get it. Okay, so this is how it is. Okay, so you hire a trained assassin to go take out someone, and they're just firing at will and killing all kinds of or killing everyone and not killing the enemy. Well, that's the reason why it's funny, is because the whole reason why they're hired is to kill the assassin or kill the enemy, and they kill the good people. So not really funny in that part, but anyways, guys, wisdom one-liner: hire smart people, hire people who are not fools, and screen who you hire or screen who you work with. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys are new to cryptocurrency, don't know where to get started, don't know what to invest in, well, participate in the triple threat. The first thing, set up a Celsius account. This is for your savings. This is where you're going to store your cryptocurrency, and you can earn interest. It can be up to 5%, 6%, 10%, and they even have some as high as 17%. Here's a referral link. Use this referral link in order to get 20 bucks in free Bitcoin. Part 2 of the triple threat is to get a Crypto.com. Crypto.com account is one of the best places, especially for a beginner, to buy cryptocurrencies, or well, smaller altcoins.
So now you have a savings account. Now you need to get a cryptocurrency wallet that allows you to buy those smaller altcoins like your Engine coin, your Raven coin, just like smaller alts, so you guys can participate in those big plays. My referral code is down here. If you use this, you'll get 25 bucks free.
And the next one is Voyager. Voyager is awesome. There's a list of different cryptocurrencies you can use. What I like about Voyager in particular is you can actually make your next level up in buying cryptocurrencies. You can actually buy Bitcoin with a limit order. So you just hit buy Bitcoin, hit limit, and you type in how much you want. Boom, you're off to the races. So you don't have to watch it and make sure it's a good buy-in. Here's a referral code you guys can use to get some free cryptocurrency. This will allow you to get $25 for free. Can't beat free.
And then obviously this is just a fun one, so you can get free cryptocurrency, is going on Lolly. You get a daily stack. All you do is you tap the treasure chest and you get free sats. And it's literally free. One of the days I literally got 20 bucks in free Bitcoin. Look, 101,000 sats. Pretty cool.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and hit that bell notification. That way you guys can be ahead of the game every time we make a new video.